Hello and welcome back to our channel, where we explore some of the most intriguing ideas and events shaping our world today. In this video, we'll be diving into a fascinating concept called the Big Cycle, coined by billionaire investor and philanthropist Ray Dalio. We'll also discuss the implications of the New World Order approaching rapidly, and examine various world powers from the last 1,000 years that have followed this cycle. So, buckle up, and let's delve into this incredible journey through the lens of the Big Cycle. The Big Cycle Overview. The Big Cycle is a framework that aims to explain the rise and fall of global powers throughout history. According to Ray Dalio, this cycle consists of the following phases. 1. New World Order starts. 2. Peace, prosperity, and productivity. 3. Financial bubble and wealth gap. 4. Financial bust and economic downturn. 5. Printing money and credit. 6. Revolution and wars. 7. Debt and political restructuring. 8. New world power. By understanding these phases, we can identify patterns and draw lessons from the past to better navigate the complex landscape of global geopolitics. It's important to note that while these phases provide a general framework, each world power may experience unique variations and exceptions during their time in the cycle. Examples of world powers following the Big Cycle. To gain a deeper understanding of the Big Cycle, let's look at some examples of world powers that have followed this cycle throughout the past 1,000 years. Example 1. The Mongol Empire, 13th century. The Mongol Empire, founded by Genghis Khan, became a dominant force in Eurasia during the 13th century. The empire expanded rapidly and established a new world order in which the Mongols enjoyed peace, prosperity, and productivity. However, as the empire grew, it experienced a wealth gap and financial instability. Internal divisions, political strife, and military challenges eventually led to the empire's decline. Example 2. The Ottoman Empire, 14th–20th century. The Ottoman Empire emerged as a powerful state in the 14th century and eventually controlled vast territories in Europe, Asia, and Africa. The empire experienced periods of peace, prosperity, and productivity, but also faced financial bubbles and wealth gaps. As the empire declined, it faced financial busts, economic downturns, and social unrest, ultimately leading to the collapse of the Ottoman Empire in the early 20th century. Example 3. The Spanish Empire, 16th–18th century. The Spanish Empire, driven by its overseas conquests and colonization, rose to global prominence in the 16th century. The empire enjoyed a period of peace, prosperity, and productivity, fueled by the wealth of its colonies. However, this success eventually led to financial bubbles, wealth gaps, and excessive spending. As the empire's economy declined, it faced financial busts, revolutions, and wars, ultimately leading to the decline of Spanish power. Example 4. The Dutch Republic, 17th century. The Dutch Republic emerged as a global power in the 17th century. As a result, the Dutch experienced a period of peace, prosperity, and productivity. However, this success led to a financial bubble and growing wealth gap. Eventually, the financial bubble burst, leading to a financial bust and economic downturn. In response, the Dutch government printed money and extended credit to stabilize the economy. This, in turn, led to wars, revolution, and ultimately, the decline of the Dutch Republic as a world power. Example 5. The British Empire, 19th century. The British Empire rose to global prominence in the 19th century, following a similar pattern to the Dutch Republic. After establishing the New World Order, the British enjoyed peace, prosperity, and productivity. But this success eventually led to a financial bubble and wealth gap. As the British Empire faced a financial bust and economic downturn, it too resorted to printing money and credit. This period of turmoil was marked by revolutions and wars, ultimately culminating in the decline of the British Empire and a shift in global power. Example 6. The United States, 20th century. In the 20th century, the United States emerged as the new world power, experiencing peace, prosperity, and productivity after World War II. However, the U.S. also experienced financial bubbles, wealth gaps, and subsequent financial busts and economic downturns. As we've seen in the past, the US government has turned to printing money and credit to cope with these challenges. This has led to social unrest, revolutions, and wars, such as the Vietnam War and the ongoing conflicts in the Middle East. These examples demonstrate how the big cycle has repeated itself throughout history, with each world power experiencing a similar pattern of rise, dominance, and decline. The New World Order approaching rapidly. Now that we understand the big cycle and its implications, let's explore the New World Order that is rapidly approaching. The current global power, the United States, is facing many of the same challenges as previous world powers in the later stages of the big cycle. A growing wealth gap, financial instability, social unrest, and geopolitical tensions all signal that the US might be nearing the end of its time as the dominant global power. Many experts believe that China is likely to emerge as the next global power, due to its rapid economic growth, technological advancements, and increasing influence on the world stage. As the US experiences economic downturns and geopolitical challenges, China has been steadily expanding its global presence and establishing itself as a major player in international affairs. If we consider the big cycle's framework, China may be entering the phase of a new world order. This transition could potentially lead to a period of peace, prosperity, and productivity for China, as it assumes the role of the dominant global power. However, we must also recognize that China will eventually face the same challenges that previous world powers encountered in the later stages of the big cycle. As we move into this new world order, it's essential for nations and individuals to understand and adapt to the shifting global landscape. This means recognizing the patterns of the big cycle, learning from history, and finding ways to navigate the challenges that will inevitably arise. By doing so, we can work towards a more stable and prosperous future for all. How to prepare for the future? Before we wrap up this video, let's discuss how individuals and nations can prepare for the future and navigate the challenges of the big cycle. Education. By understanding the big cycle, its phases, and historical examples, we can better anticipate the future and make informed decisions. It's crucial to invest in education, both individually and collectively, to build a society that can adapt to changing circumstances and navigate the complexities of the global landscape. Innovation. Technological advancements and innovations can significantly impact the global balance of power. By fostering a culture of innovation and investing in research and development, nations can stay competitive and maintain their position in the global hierarchy. Economic diversification. Relying on a single industry or resource can make a nation vulnerable to economic downturns and shifts in global demand. To build a resilient economy, countries should focus on diversifying their economic base and investing in multiple sectors. Collaboration. In a rapidly changing world, collaboration between nations is more important than ever. By working together, countries can address global challenges and create a more stable and prosperous future for all. Social equity. Addressing wealth gaps and social inequality is crucial for maintaining stability and avoiding the pitfalls of previous world powers. By promoting social equity and implementing policies that reduce inequality, nations can foster a more cohesive and harmonious society. By considering these strategies and understanding the patterns of the big cycle, we can make informed decisions and take proactive steps to ensure a brighter and more prosperous future for all. Conclusion. In conclusion, the big cycle, as explained by Ray Dalio, is a powerful framework to understand the rise and fall of global powers throughout history. As we face the rapid approach of a new world order, it's essential to recognize these patterns and learn from the past. By doing so, we can better prepare ourselves for the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead, ensuring a brighter and more prosperous future for all. Remember to give this video a thumbs up if you found it insightful, and subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content. Don't hesitate to leave a comment below, sharing your thoughts on the big cycle and the future of global powers. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through history, and we'll see you in the next video.